This is the Windows mobile-based GIGA-BYTE GSmart MS820. But don't let its size scare you off. It's a business device after all. Thanks to the operating system, it offers great functionality, but let's find out if it delivers anything on top of that. As we mentioned, perhaps the first thing to catch you off guard when you see the phone is its sheer size. Holding it in your hand feels nice and solid, but its dimensions make it rather uncomfortable to operate with one hand only. The screen has a nice resolution that contributes to a pleasing image quality, and it's such a shame that direct sunlight renders it virtually unusable. The camera shutter, volume rocker, and micro SD slot, that by the way lacks a protective flap, are on the left hand side, with only the 2.5mm jack being on the opposite. The power button is on the top side, and there is a mini USB port on the bottom. The personalization GIGA-BYTE has whipped up is called Smart Touch and is actually rather perfunctory. You can enter it using the small house on the standard Windows mobile home screen. What Smart Touch brings along are 4 widgets: music player, calendar, gallery, and clock. Unfortunately, you can neither change them nor install others. There are way too many icons at the bottom of the screen, but you can rearrange them to your own taste. Plus, you have the option to add more or remove the ones you don't use. The other interesting part to the personalization pack is the contacts menu. You can open it by sliding your finger upwards across the screen. It pops up on screen with a band showing the starting letters of the contact names you have stored. Due to the partly implemented personalization, surfing the internet or watching videos are things you'll have to do using the standard Internet Explorer and Windows Media Player. The GIGA-BYTE GSmart MS820 can be best described as a phone of compromises. If you happen to be a connoisseur of phones with appealing overall design, this one will hardly be of any interest to you. We know that functionality comes first to business customers, but you better keep in mind the MS820 doesn't offer more than any other Windows mobile-powered smartphone does. It performs below par in almost every aspect. Despite its impressive specifications, the camera quality is awful, the sound during talks is sharp, surreal, and humming environmental noises plague your talks almost constantly. Perhaps the only thing the phone is unique with is the extra application pack that comes with it, but it's not nearly enough to make us change our mind.